How you doing, bro? I mean, I know you kind of been going through it ever since you flamed out spectacularly in that tournament.
You auditioning for Top Takes Daily? You need to come more provocative than that, homie.
All right, well, how about you are a disgrace to basketball, you care more about your YouTube career than you'll ever care about hooping, and you're ugly.
First of all, I'm not ugly, and just because you call yourself pretty don't mean it's true, homie.
You're right. My face makes it true.
Oh, okay.
Nah, for real, come on, you gotta just admit this. You're the athlete, and I am the brains, heart, soul, and face of this entire operation. I mean, the facts is just the facts.
Bruh, stay modest.
But for real, man, how you feeling? I mean, I know you don't really like to talk after you lose, so.
No, obviously, I didn't expect stuff to end like this, man. You know, I got a lot of ball left in me. I'm about to sit up here and cry about it. It's whatever.
That's the only way to live life, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, look, since we're on the topic, you been thinking at all about next steps? I mean, you know I always got ideas, but I want to know where your head's at right now.
Okay, how about Chris Brickley? Look, I've been thinking hard about training with him.
I mean, your draft stock is kind of on the edge right now. You could go in the second round, or you could go undrafted. But a strong showing training with Brick. A couple of open runs with them NBA dudes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that could mean a lot to the right GM.
So basically, I ain't got nothing to lose. That's what you saying.
I mean, yeah, that's basically the vibe.
Okay.
I mean, look, you can help yourself a lot, and I think that far outweighs the risk. I mean, you're already pretty under the radar right now, so it's either gonna do nothing or it's gonna give you a huge boost. Either way, I think it's worth a shot.
Okay, so what about the G League?
I think it's a solid option, to be honest.
But you think I should skip the draft, though?
I don't know. I mean, it's tough, man, because the position you're in right now, you could go to someone that just wants to use you as a trade chip or unexpectedly ends up with a second late in the night, and they're just like, let me take a shot because maybe he could sell some merch.
So I can wind up in a bad situation, yeah.
Yeah, you could. Or it could be great. I mean, look at Emmanuel quickly. Everybody thought he was going second, got drafted by the Knicks in the first, and he just took off.
Yeah, but I'm not getting drafted in the first round, bro.
Yeah, probably not.
Look, and this is why I want to go to the G League. I think that'd be the best situation for me.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if you prove yourself there, you can get scooped up by a team at any time. Yeah, you're still a young prospect, too, so there's a lot of untapped upside there.
Okay, how about Chris Brickley? Look, I've been thinking hard about training with him.
I mean, your draft stock is kind of on the edge right now. You could go in the second round, or you could go undrafted.
Yeah, I feel like I got a lot to think about, man.
Yeah, you do. But you also got a lot of people who care about you, so don't feel like you got to make this decision on your own.
Yo, for sure. I appreciate you, bro.
When you're ready to make moves, let me know.
Hey.
You made a decision, haven't you?
You can tell that just by looking at my face, bro.
Man, how long have I known you? Since what, kindergarten? And you've been making that same stupid face. So come on, tell me what you want to do.
Hey, I want to go to the G.
The G!
Hey, wait, you excited?
Yeah, man. Look, whatever you want to choose, I'm behind you 100%.
Man, you look, I just thought you was going to be upset that I didn't want to declare for the draft right now.
Nah, man, you got to take whatever path is right for you. And I'm always going to support you. That'll never change. Come on, man, this is way beyond basketball.
You getting misty-eyed, bro?
Shut up, bro.
Look, I love you, Rick!
Yeah, you say so. Hey, get out of here. I'm going to make some calls, set some things up, and when you come back, we'll talk next steps.
That's what I'm talking about, baby!
Yo.
What's up?
How you feeling, bro? You ready to start living that professional life?
Hey, you think my mama still bring us dinner every now and then?
We're about to start living our dreams, and you still think about your mom's cooking?
Have you tasted what you be cooking in here? Yo, she making pork chops tonight. You know you love her pork chops.
Honestly, no offense, but you need to get your head in the game. You need to start thinking about juggling practice and meetings, interviews.
Interviews? What do you mean interviews? I'm here to play ball. That other stuff, that's gonna have to work itself out.
Okay, but it won't just work itself out. Look, man, you and I both know you're not gonna play on Ignite forever, which means you only got a little window to soak up all you can, both on and off the court.
Yeah, you're right, all right? I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to be the best player that I can be, but I just need you to tell me what to do off the court, and I'm gonna do it. Like we always did.
Okay,
what's different?
It's not gonna work like that because we're not in high school no more, man. This is the start of, like, real life. Look, it's time that both of us figure it out what we really wanna do. All right, that's gonna come with some life decisions. All right, look, I can give you advice, but when it comes to making those decisions about who you wanna be and who you don't wanna be, only you can make that choice.
Yeah.
Look, check in with your media center more often, too. I mean, you want to talk about making decisions, that thing's going to be a lifesaver. I loaded up all the things with your daily tasks so you can figure out what you need to be doing.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I need you for, baby. I appreciate you.
Just doing my job, man. Talking about my cooking.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of G League basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Salt Lake City Stars going up against Team Ignite. Joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled for this matchup.
Well, with so much roster turnover in the G League, it's always interesting to see how each team adapts throughout the season.
Absolutely. I mean, you have call-ups, you have two-way players, you have new signings, so the lineups and strategies are constantly changing. It's quite a test for coaches and players.
Now here's Milton. It's up and it's off the mark. One up, one not down. For three. Rebound by the Stars. Pass to Dawkins. Rejected by AI.
Don't try AI. This is his biggest strength, swatting shots, and this skill, it can carry him to get a spot in the NBA.
And for many of these players, this is the first time they're getting a taste of professional ball.
And when ball is your job, as you said, Brian, you get good in a hurry. There will be a lot to learn from any first-time G Leaguers. It's a bit of a trial by fire.
Just 4 to shoot. Milton, covered by MP. The shot by Milton, no good.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss. Nice read from the power forward. AI wants to hit his guys in their spots. Textbook pass.
Now here's Dawkins. Dawson outside. Back to Dawkins. Over AI. A shot by Dawkins, no good. Palmer with it. He's picked up by Milton. MP outside. From 11 feet away. That one wide left. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Milton outside. Pass to Dawson. Rejected by AI.
And look at this Team Ignite roster. It is special. A ton of talent jumping off the roster sheet.
They'll need to fuse it all together over the course of the season, but this is one of the most talented Team Ignite rosters we've seen. A lot can happen over the course of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your dance squad. One more round of applause for your performers.
And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Pass to Dawson. Puts up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's MP. He's got 9. Bayless. Screen by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Mercer. Beasley covering. Offensive rebound. And Beasley with the block. And out of bounds. Team Ignite's going to take it.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Manuel Lawson. Franklin Diaz. In for the Stars.
Team Ignite leading. And you look at how the G League is attracting top high school talent now. What do you think that'll do to the college game?
It could be good in that we'll probably see fewer one and dones. Universities can now focus on players who might be there for a while, and that could help continuity, which is a big plus.
Clock at 4. Team Ignite again missing. Salt Lake City with the ball. Pass to Meyer. Strickland covered by Diaz. Here's Dean. Meyer. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
And you look at Team Ignite, it's a great way to get experience and prepare for the NBA draft.
You can't overlook how paramount a professional type of environment, professional development is. You know, on this team, the prospects can eat and sleep basketball 24/7. It's the only thing on the menu. You can't get that anywhere else.
Now here's Stockton. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the left wing. Here's Simpson, covered by MP. Collins the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. Team Ignite with the ball. MP on the wing. Screen by Lawson. Pass to Diaz. Palmer. 6 on the shot clock. Here's MP for 3. That's in there. Palmer with the assist.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
To the paint. Outside Strickland. Over Diaz.
Well, the coaching staff, they just have to appreciate that kind of hustle that Diaz. He stays alert and ready defensively.
And that does it for the first quarter. Team Ignite on top. They lead by 9. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. Now that the first quarter is finished, what are your thoughts on NP's first period of play?
So far, he's been fantastic on the offensive end, getting productive early and making some good shot selections.
If this is how he starts a game, I mean, he may be moving up to the NBA sooner rather than later. That was some confident shooting.
And the speed of the professional game, something incoming players always talk about.
It's not as fast as the NBA, but it's a world apart from college. It'll take some getting used to for many first-year G Leaguers.
A drive by MP, and Beasley with the block. Outside Anderson, pass to Beasley. Dawson left side. Here's Dawkins, defended by Thomas. Fades and shoots, but they'll get another chance. Inside. Here's Dawkins. And that one hits back iron. Here's MP. That's in there. Palmer with the assist.
When they've gone to him, he's come through. Keep getting him touches.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Here's Dawkins. Salt Lake City again missing.
With him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Now here's MP. MP on the wing. Bayless. Thomas. Defended by Dawkins. MP on the wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Anderson. And MP, an immediate starter. Team Ignite felt that his talent was good enough to start right off the bat.
And with a younger team like this, talent wins out. Not a surprise to see MP starting. He'll just need to perform so his spot is justified. He's been wayward on just about everything he's put up in this period.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth. Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, his coach has a look on his face like, are you kidding me? It's not a good feeling.
That one doesn't go either for MP.
But after that great first quarter from three-point range, he's finally come back to earth.
Pass to Anderson. Beasley the screen. Anderson, no good. MP outside. Basket number 8 for him on 13 attempts, and that's a 62% clip so far.
We're seeing terrific focus from MP tonight, a young player who can just take over a game. Leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
Maybe a momentum changer right here, guys.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, a dunk like that can get an opponent staggering a little bit. Trust me, I saw this all the time when I was playing.
And one of the more established developmental organizations, the Stars were founded back in 1997.
And they played in previous basketball leagues for almost a decade. Then it became a team in the D League. Then it became, of course, the G League. And we'll see what happens next for Salt Lake City.
Rejected by Thomas.
His touch has deserted him this quarter, guys, and I don't know if it's ever coming back.
Here's MP. That's in there. Palmer with the assist.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for
And some changes for the Stars.
one more
Through one half that hasn't even been close.
That's the end of the
Ignite on top, just dominating this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And with the first half behind us, what have you seen from MP so far in this one?
He's got a great feel for his three-point shot, and his movement's been excellent. If he keeps getting open, his teammates are going to keep feeding him.
And it's giving their entire offense a crucial element. Perimeter scoring, a must from the small forward position.
Now here's MP. He's got 23. Here's AI. And the dunk by AI. And here we are, kicking off the G League season. A lot of games to be played.
Well, the traditional G League schedule, 50 games. Not as many as the NBA, but it's still a grind. For many of these players, it'll be more games than they've ever played before.
Oh, and it's blocked by Mercer.
Fantastic decision from Mercer, putting himself in a great spot to come up with the rejection.
Oh, and finished off by Bayless.
Oh, Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Pass to Dawkins. Dawson. Milton outside. It's Beasley on the wing. That one's good from the corner.
Good job there. That's the definition of the inside-outside game.
Now Mercer. And here's MP. Guarded by Milton. Back to MP. AI is screened. Here's MP. They get it again. Shoots over Milton. And Beasley with the block. Milton outside. Dawson. He's guarded by Palmer. Back to Milton. Pass to Dawson. Dawkins. Over MP. A shot by Dawkins. No good. And for the Stars franchise, their lone championship game in 2008. They were named the Idaho Stampede at that time.
They were heavily favored that year as they had some true NBA talent. But since then, they've struggled to compete.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Mercer, Beasley covering. AI is screened to the inside. It's stolen by Dawkins. Outside Anderson. Pass to Milton. Rejected by MP.
Terrific timing on the rejection. I love when MP goes after shots in the races thing.
And yep, it's good.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the bucket just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
And you see some of these guys go out to the three-point line, try to shoot threes. Not him. Just dunk it.
Let's hear it for your Dance Squad.
So both teams making some changes
For
here.
your performers, substitution for Team Ignite, Manuel Lawson, Jeffrey Thomas, Kenny Peterson. In for the Stars. Substitution for Team Ignite, in for the Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Dance Squad.
One shot.
One more round of applause for your performers.
MP outside. Pass to Peterson. Screen by MP. Shoots over Stockton. Peterson misses. And so it's Team Ignite taking care of business in this one.
MP was unreal from beyond the arc. His teammates recognized it. They kept feeding him, and he kept delivering.
Tonight, a big step forward for MP. He showed the ability to stretch the floor. That's imperative in today's game.
And that's a wrap on this presentation of the G League. Thanks for joining, and take it easy.